Mama Hall's here. You've probably seen I got some carrots growing in the garden. I am so excited. I've got Gold Nugget and Chantenay Royal planted them back at the end of September, and they are ready. Let me show you what I'm going to do with them tonight. I'm going to do some fermented carrots and some pickled carrots. First, we're going to wash them real good with this potato and carrot scrubber. Look how pretty and clean that gets them. This is the bomb. For the fermented, I'm going to chop them up into thin slices. We're going to make some fermented carrots. So the first thing I'm going to put in is a tablespoon of salt. Now this is non-iodized salt. And then a teaspoon of garlic. I didn't have fresh garlic. Then I'm going to put in some fresh rosemary. And some thyme. Then we want to take our carrots and pack them in as close as possible. I have some long ones and I have some short ones. The key is to get them in there really tight. I can't put another one in there. So then you want to take your water, non-chlorinated, just plain water, and cover all the way to that top rim. And then I'm going to take a weight and put in there just so the carrots won't rise up. And then I've got my pickle pipe that I'm going to put on top. Then the last thing I'm going to put on is my ring. And this needs to sit in a 60 to 70 degree temperature room, not in a dark place, just on your cabinet where you can check it every day and make sure it's bubbling and that there's no skim on top. Isn't that pretty? Next, we're going to make some pickled carrots. These are refrigerated pickled carrots, so they won't need any type of processing or canning. They will last in your refrigerator a couple of months. So I just simply cut the tops off, and don't worry, I'm not wasting these. They will go to the chickens and the horses. So once I get all the tops and the bottoms cut off, I'm just saving the good parts. Then we'll take them and slice them up. First I started with a knife, and then I remembered my Pampered Chef slicer that I just love to use. I use it for all my pickles. It gets those slices real uniform and thin. You can set it to thick or thin. Just be careful and don't go all the way to the bottom. I have cut my finger before, so I'll just save the tops and slice those up with my knife. And while I was slicing these up, I made the vinegar and sugar mixture that's going on top. It's a cup of sugar and a cup of apple cider vinegar. Let that sugar melt, and then you want to let it sit and get room temperature. So next I used some pickling salt, 2 tablespoons. I just put it in a Ziploc bag, mixed it up real well, and let it sit overnight. It's just that easy. And you can go with less salt if you would like. This is just the perfect amount for this in this bag. And this just makes 1 quart jar of pickled carrots. So let that sit overnight, and then you want to wash that salt off. Very important to rinse that salt off really good underwater. You want to taste them and make sure you've got plenty of salt off these carrots. Then you're going to put them in your quart jar along with 2 teaspoons of pickling spice. Now you can use any kind or you can make your own. This is just some I had bought when I had saw it on the shelf. It's just a mixture of pickling spices. So 2 teaspoons are going to go in this quart jar. And then you want to put your carrots in there. And since we're not processing them, they don't have to be really tight. Look at those pretty colors with that yellow carrots and orange carrots. Then you want to put your sugar and apple cider vinegar mixture in with the carrots. And this needs to be room temperature because you do not want to cook your carrots. And just fill it all the way up and cover those carrots. And then put your lid on and put it in the fridge, and it's good to go. And about 3 to 5 days, you can start eating these. And I made some slaw with these, and it was excellent. So there you go, 2 easy ways to use those carrots this winter. Pickled carrots and fermented. Join me next time. Hope you enjoyed.